Hey guys, so we're in Miami. We're in our room. We're getting ready this morning to get on the ship. Excited! So everybody's out doing their own thing. So I thought I'd take a quick opportunity to kind of show you a few things, little good things, because I never posted that video the other day after Dollar Tree. So figured I'd do it here whilst I've got some time. So I've spread a few things out. And yeah, I'm going to show you what we've got. Little ideas for you to take on your cruise. Things that you need, little things you wouldn't think of. So here we go. First of all, well, let me show you first. So if you see here, we have a whole array of different things, toiletries, first aid stuff, packing ideas, little things that are gonna, be super helpful. And I'm also going to show you a few things that aren't here, but will kind of help you along your way too. So, first of all, let me see. We'll start with the plane. So on a plane, you can only, if you're not checking a bag, which we never like to do. So on a plane, if you're not checking a bag, you can only have fluids up to 4 fluid ounces. So, that's a huge thing for us because we never like to check a bag. And so, that's like we're scrambling, trying to get as many 4 ounce or less toiletries and stuff in our case. Ultimately, you can't do that with everything. And there are some things that you just can't if you're not checking a bag. Take with you razors, for example, or, simple things like okay, I had to go to the pharmacy. I'm not, product advertising at all, but, so we'll go like this. But I love these. Now you can see it's not 4 fluid ounces, but I love these sprays because you can kind of get it coverage everywhere without worrying about, like breaking your back trying to get to it. So when you're in the Bahamas or the Caribbean, anywhere in the Caribbean, and well, on the ocean, period, the sun is just pounding down. It's reflecting off of the ocean, so you're going to get sunburn. It's ultimately, if you're not taking care of your skin, you are going to get sunburn. And so, cover that. I use 100 SPF. Those of you who know my history, I've had medical history, chemo, radiation, stuff like that. So I really have to look after my skin. So 100 SPF. That's all I ever use. I'm not taking no risks. But one of those, this one is 1 fluid ounce. And it's just a little SPF of 30. Like things for your nose and, the top of your ears, things that typically get burnt. Oh, you're going to get burnt. On a ship, you're going to get burnt if you're not protecting yourself and keeping yourself out of the sun. Now, I've just remembered I didn't pack my hat. Grr! So I've got to be super careful now because my face is going to get burnt. I'll see if I can't pick one up. A little sun visor or something. I'll just have to stay in the shade. So yeah, so things like that. Protect yourself from the sun at all costs. Whilst we're doing that, we'll go in that way. First aid kits. We have a little travel first aid kit. I'm doing all this holding it because I don't know where my husband packed the tripod, so you're just going to have to float with me whilst I do everything one-handed. Should have been more prepared, huh? All right. So, travel sickness. It's a must. Hopefully you'll have calm waters. But and we're we're sailing in tropical storm, hurricane season. Um, we may get some rough waters. You don't want that to spoil your trip. You need to be prepared. Travel sickness, Dramamine, or any of the equivalents. Um, so, yeah, that's a must. Tylenol. We've got Tylenol. We've got Benadryl. We've got Band-Aids, just little packets, Band-Aids. We've got little scissors, gauze. We've got some gloves. That's just all part of our little first aid kit. So if I can show you this, it's a handy little packet to have. Okay. So yeah, that's our first aid kit. It's a must. And you can get things to top that up. You know, once you've used all of that, you can just replenish it. Go to the store and replenish it. But that is a hard case, so that's an awesome thing to have. Toiletries. So yes, Dollar Tree is awesome because everything's $1. So you don't want to spend all your money before you go on a trip getting all the stuff you need for the trip. So I get things like these, little shower gels, mouthwash, mini toothpastes, travel toothbrushes. Really awesome thing. You know, this one just folds up into itself. You sweat a lot. You may not want to bring a whole thing of shampoo. Dry shampoo takes some of the grime out of your hair. So you're not all greasy and, well, it doesn't take it out, but it just soaks it up. I like to always travel with Lysol. And these travel, like on the go aerosols are superb. It's nearing November, so we're getting into flu season. So what we like to do is we go into the room and we just spray everything. I know the stewards work hard and they clean the rooms really well, but I don't trust people easily, so I like to do it myself. So there's that. I don't know if you saw it in my hand. Poopery. Your cabins are small. And if somebody's been eating all that good food on the ship, your poop ain't gonna smell like roses. But it could smell like original citrus. Put some in the pan before you go. When it flushes, it just zaps that smell. It's awesome. Better than an aerosol any day. Swear by this stuff. So as I said, flu season. Gotta have antibac gel. And this is one that just attaches to your bag. So whilst you're out and about in port or going through an airport or wherever trying to get to your destination, this is a must. It's a must. It's a must. I love this stuff. This one actually smells good. Coconut. Coconut and lime. It smells really good. All right. So yeah, as well as the dry shampoo, I don't know if you knew this, but I'm not naturally brown anymore. I need to color my hair. So when I do, most colors come with shampoo packets. So yeah, I keep them. They're superb when you're going on vacation. You know, you don't have to take a great big bottle because you're not going to use it. Well, I don't. I mean, I wash my hair once a week, so I'm really super lucky. But I know I'm going to probably get hot and sticky and sweaty, so I'll probably need to wash it maybe twice more. But yeah, keep these out of the color packets that you get, and it's a space saver. So whilst we're on the 4-ounce trip, okay, a lot of perfumes. Anybody that knows me knows I love to smell my best. I love perfume. So a lot of perfume bottles are not for fluid ounces or less. Well, the ones I buy aren't because I use them every day. So I buy the biggest bottle I can buy for a good amount of money. So that means you have to find an alternative way to get your perfume. Now, if you're just going on a let me grab that one. If you're just going on a quick trip, um, and it's not, I got a better one than that. That's not it. Darn it. If it's just a quick trip that you're just going to be overnight, here you go. Then a little atomizer is better. Just take the lid off. So you just got a little, and that maybe probably holds about 10 squirts. Maybe more. I don't know. I've never counted. But yeah, those are good to have. But if you're going for longer, say a week or more, and you love to smell good. So I went on Amazon, not plug-in, but superb. Prime is my life. And I ordered just an empty glass perfume bottle. And I just filled it with some of my perfume. And I'm good to go. It's 100 ml, which is less than 4 ounces, 4 fluid ounces, so I can take it. And it comes with a cute little bag and a little funnel and an alternative lid, so you don't have to worry. So you've got your little funnel, and then you've got an alternative lid. So whilst you're traveling and in transit, you can use this lid to make sure everything is sealed tight so you don't lose anything. So yeah, that's just another little handy tip to have as a female who loves to smell good. I mean, guys could do it too. Ain't no harm in it. Put their cologne in one of those and be on your way if you love to smell good. So yeah, I've got my antibacterial wet wipes. I've got my Clorox wipes. Like I said, when we get to a room, we love to blitz it. So as well as the Lysol spray, go around with these. And they're good for on the go. So you can have some in your purse. You go in somewhere and you need to use the restrooms. Doesn't look too savory. Give it a once over. You don't want to get sick on holiday, so that's a must. All right. So next we have nice pair of non-slip socks. These ones are actually real warm and fluffy and cozy. When you fly, you tend to get cold whilst you're up in the air. For the simple reason, I feel the cold. I like to carry some socks to wear on the plane. When you're going on a vacation like this, you may not be dressed in boots and sweaters and things for this time of year in some states where it's appropriate clothes. Yeah, I'm going on a summer vacation, so therefore my attire is summer vacation. So I go in my summer shoes. When I get to the airport, just put my socks on. So yeah. Also, about the airport, if, like me, you have wireless earbuds, take some regular earphones too, because if you want to watch the movies, Bluetooth's not going to attach to it. So you need something. And if you're like me, bit of a germaphobe, I don't like to take the hands out that they come around with, because I don't know who else's ears they've been in, if they've been cleaned. And that's the same with blankets and pillows and things. I bring your own. So I bring my neck pillow too. I don't take any of that stuff because I know they're clean as they can be, but I don't know how clean other people are that have used them and when was the last time they were laundered properly. So take these things into consideration. So when you get on the ship, you get in your room, you're setting it up. You may have 2 plug sockets, maybe. Something like this is a must. Okay, you've got all your USBs in. So, because you've got your phone. If you're like me, you've got a watch that needs charging. You know, you've got all your other things too. And when these things are plugged up, you can't plug anything else up. So this is a must for one. But also, this saves my life. As you can see, it's a converter, but it's also just an extra plug socket, and it has USBs in it. So this is a plug for everything. Okay, so some ships may have the European plugs, not the US style plugs. So this is super handy to have, and it does come with all of the other plugs that come with it, adapters to come with it. So you've got the UK style, you've got the European style, you've got the US style plugs. So it covers all different adapters, and having the USBs too, so you can plug everything into this. This is awesome. I seriously, when traveling, advise you to have something like that. Okay, we're rounding up, getting to the end. Wash ease. When you're going on a cruise, you don't want to just bring your whole closet in. So you're limited as to how much you can take on the trip. So you want to wash your clothes. There is a laundromat on each deck level, floor level, where the cabins are. So it's super easy. Just bring these along so you don't have to pay for their detergents or anything. Let's save a few pennies, you know. These would be a lot better, and they're easy to carry because it's flat. So Wash Ease, 3-in-1 laundry sheets. Detergent, softener, and static control. One sheet. It's pretty good stuff. All right. I haven't actually tried this out yet, I'll be honest. But I got it because I intend on going in the ocean. And I'll want to take pictures. And I'll want to record the trip, as I've promised you I would. So having a waterproof phone case is a must. And it's got a lanyard on it. So, yeah, something like this is always good to have too. Now, I know I posted a few weeks back about this, but bring an insulated cup. These are real lifesavers. You know, you can fill it with iced water, lemonade, whatever. You can have coffee and that. They hold hot as well as cold, and you can just keep going back and filling up from the buffet. It's not going to cost you anything. Don't spend money unnecessarily. Now, some of you may have the drinks packages. Get the drinks, put them in this, keep it cold, keep it hot. Whatever your drink is, you know. You can walk around with that and just keep filling it. If you don't have the other, get a little cup cozy. It'll keep the temperature of your drink, you know. This is a lifesaver for us too. Now, the cruise will give you a bottle of water per day. And we tend to take that with us. When we leave port, we'll take it so we at least have water with us. And we'll put it in this and it'll keep it reasonably cold. It's just a good cooler thing. You know, we just throw it over our shoulder and we're good to go. Little tea lights. Battery operated. Now these ones do flicker. If I can turn one on. See that? When all the lights are off at night on a cruise, it gets super dark. Super dark. Like you cannot see in front of you. Face dark. You need something. So just by putting those around the room, or a night light. We do have some, but we forgot to pick up batteries, so we still got to pick up the batteries. A night light, a plug-in, something. If you're not using the plugs in your room, put a plug-in night light in it, or just get the battery-operated ones. Because of the worst thing you can do, getting out of bed, trip up, stump your toe, do something crazy. That'll spoil your trip for sure. So don't do it, okay? Tea lights, night lights. Bring something. Little sticky hooks. they'll save your day. In the bathroom to hang extra stuff, like put your bathing suits on, you know, so that they can dry, or, you know, like your robe or something if you need more hooks, or just stick them to the walls. These are the ones that pull away, like the command strip ones. These aren't command strip, um, but yeah, just stick them on the walls to hang things up, keep your room tidy. And for that same reason of keeping room tidy, now your room, the walls are not plaster. It may be a little bit drywall sheet, but it's going to be super thin, and your walls are actually metal because it's like a metal container. You break it down to how a ship is made, it's just metal containers, just stacked up. Um, Magnetized clips. Every day, you are going to get your itinerary of what's going on the ship, what's going on during the day that day for you and all the passengers on the ship. They collect up during the week. We like to keep them as, like, you know, a memento of our trip. But they build up and they make the room start looking untidy. So we just get those, stick it on the wall, clip them up for the day so we know, what are we doing? Okay, sounds good, let's go. Yeah, super idea. Now, we decided we were going to go and try some cubes. These are just some of the smaller ones that I've got that are empty right now. They come in all sizes. Hard, these ones are slightly stiffer, sturdier ones, and then I've got some real flimsy ones too, depending on what you want to put in them. Oh my goodness, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. That's how I'm packing my case from now on. Everything is where it needs to be. I don't have to rummage and pull everything out to get to find what I need. On the flight over here, I got bathed in coffee because of turbulence on the plane. I needed to change. So when I got to the airport, I had to open my case. I knew exactly what cube I needed, pulled it out. It was quick, it was easy. Prime example of why cubes work. It was awesome. And also, I've got some clear bags too, all different sizes. These are a godsend too. Because they're clear, you can see what's in them. They're a great idea too. So, yeah, I think that's everything that I went through. Give me a message. Like, if you got any questions, I'll gladly answer them. I know this has been a long one. It's 22 minutes, maybe 23 minutes. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Oh, toiletries when going through customs. A Ziploc works, but I had, because it came with my luggage, and that's another thing I'll show you too, for your little fluid ounces, because they're going to want to put those through the x-ray. They can see at a glance what you've got in them, so these are a must too. Luggage. I got new luggage for this trip. Like I keep saying, we don't like to check a bag, so I got a 21-inch four-wheel roller. But I got another under-the-seat storage luggage bag to stack on top. That has been a lifesaver for me for me on this trip too. So that's the way I'm going now. It was easy. I just needed one hand because it's stackable to just bring it along, wheel it beside me. Made my trip so much easier. Little things like that make a trip worthwhile. You know, there's so much to think about when coming on vacation. Or if you're, you know, somebody who's going on a business trip. You got to remember so much to pack. You don't want to have to make it stressful by how am I going to get all this stuff there? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? What if? You don't have to worry about things like that if you plan accordingly. If it's a one trip a year, or whether you're a frequent flyer or a frequent sailor like me. So these things come into play a lot, and it makes everything so much easier. You'll enjoy your trips more, and yeah, it just makes everything easy. So we're excited. We'll be probably in about another hour leaving to head to the ship. We're going to be doing a video, a tour of the ship, so look out for that one. I'll be taking lots of pictures. And yeah, superb trip we're gonna have. I will just show you. I'm sure you heard the overhead noise. So I'm out on my balcony, which is pretty awesome. Let me just show you. This is Miami, guys. Palm trees everywhere. Right there is the airport, you can see. And then, oh, there's the resort pool. Somebody in it, yep. So pretty nice. I mean, the only downside to it was that's the airport. So, and we're right in the flight line. So every minute and a half until gone midnight, they were just flying over us. So I managed to tune it out, but yeah, so beautiful here. I hope you're having a good day. I will keep you posted on our adventures, and I will see you when I return. Love you. Bye-bye.